Okie dokie, let's have a go at 3 then. We've got y equals 2x plus 1 over bracket x plus 3 times bracket x minus 3. Let's have a look at our formulas. We've got 3 choices to make. Which one shall it be? Well, again, it's 2 linear factors, isn't it, underneath? If you look back, linear, linear. So we go back here. Here's the linear case, linear factors. So we write a over the first linear factor plus b over the second. That's the form and structure. So we can now write that, let that equal to a over the thing underneath first, x plus 3, plus b over the thing underneath second, x minus 3. There we are. Now we multiply by the, so that was case 1, yeah, linear factors. Now we'll multiply by the denominator both sides. So let's do that. So multiplying by these two terms on this side, we'll just leave the 2x plus 1. Multiply by the denominator both sides here. This one and this one, in a sense, gives us, as though we cross multiplied, a times x minus 3 then, plus b times the x plus 3. There we go, that's it, nice and easy. So there's the thing there. So, again, we can either substitute convenient powers or equate powers of x, or substitute convenient values of x. So it's very easy to see that the easiest thing to do is to substitute particular values. If I put in 3, we put in 3, this one will disappear. So let's do that then. So here, 2x plus 1 will be 2 3's plus 1. And that will equal then, 3 minus 3 will be 0. A times 0 is 0, so we can scratch that. Plus b, 3 plus 3 is 6, so 6b. So 7 equals 6b. That tells us that b is equal to 7/6. That's fine. There's b. And now we do the other substitution, the other convenient value. We did 3 to make that disappear. If we do minus 3, then that one will disappear. Substitute that then into this line here. You get 2 times minus 3 is minus 6. 2 times minus 3 plus 1 equals, this one disappears, but this one doesn't. It'd be minus 3 take 3, which is minus 6 lots of a, plus, and then 3, minus 3 plus 3 is 0. So what do we get? Minus 6 plus 1 is minus 5 equals minus 6a. So that tells us then divide by minus 6 both sides. Move that from times to divide. In other words, 5/6. There we go. A equals 5/6. So 2x plus 1 then over x plus 3 x minus 3 is equal to a 5/6. 5/6 x plus 3 plus b, which is 7/6 over x minus 3. Now normally we don't write it like that, because basically we can just use the rules of fractions. So I'll just put them down here to show you what I mean. Is if you have 3/4, say, divided by, I don't know, 5. No, divided by 2. Yeah? 3/4 divided by 2 is like a half of 3/4, which would be 3/8. So in effect what happens is that this 4 comes down to underneath, and 4 times 2 is 8, so it equals 3/8. So in effect, that's just a little memory jog to show you the process involved, is that the number that's underneath on top swings down to be with the number that's underneath here. That's the rule for fractions. Yeah? So you do exactly the same here for this structure, because it's the same in form. So as a fraction on top, you can drop that 6 down to be there. So I'm just going to tidy that up then. I'm going to scratch the 5/6 there, and I'm going to put the 5 can stay where it is, and I'll drop the 6 down to be with the thing underneath, just like I did here with this simple little fraction. Brought the 4 down to be with the 2 to make 8. So 6 lots of, and I'll do the same here. The 7/6, I'll scratch that, and then I'll write that as 7/6. 7/6 lots of. Yeah, that's it. That's the usual way that we tidy up the fractions, really, when we write it down. Okay, good. Let's go on to the next one now then. Great, that's number 3 done.